Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to an uplifting episode here on the Bodybuilding News Network. As always, I'm your host, Saunch. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out another video. In today's episode, we are going to continue our coverage of the 2022 Golden State Pro. We're going to finish up the lineup with the women's bikini. Obviously, like I said, the IFBB Pro version, so not the NPC side. If you want to see the NPC side, please let me know in the comment sections below. But that is what we're going to talk about today. So let's go ahead and roll the intro, and then let's get into the winner of the show. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the show, we talked about it in a previous Bodybuilding Today episode, but I wanted to go through the top 5. Moving forward, I will do top 6. I don't know why I thought only the top 5 were medalists, but it looks like the top 6 actually get medals in some shows or all shows. I'm not too sure. But the winner in this show was Ashley Kaltwater, or Wasser, apologies, Kaltwasser. Previous women's bikini Olympian champion and the most winning women's bikini competitor of all time, obviously implied in the title. She won the show. I liked what I saw from her. She looks really good in blue. I'm not going to lie, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the blue background really accentuates, complements her physique, where the red background, I don't know, not so much. She still looks, amazing, phenomenal, world class. But if she could have her way, I think she would really prefer to be with a blue background. Taper, amazing, very bikini-esque. They don't pack on too much muscle. They don't want to look too muscly. But anywho, Ashley Kaltwasser, congratulations on the win here. In second place, we have LUCIA MALAVAZE. Apologies, of course, as I'm a professional when it comes to butchering the names. But gosh darn it, do I love her physique. Just such a great flowing physique. I think she has a phenomenal future ahead of her. Looking all the way back to 2019 being some of her first shows as a pro. Now, unfortunately, her records stopped there for the NPC News Online page. So I do apologize for not talking about her pro debut, but only been competing in the pro ranks for about 4 years. And I really, really like what I'm seeing from her. Consistently, we're looking top 4, top 3 finishing in all of her shows. Maybe onesie twosies, she kind of comes in a little too soft and misses the mark. And, you start talking about the elite tier shows, Boston, didn't mean to dash you like that. Arnold Classic, Olympia, things of that nature. Maybe even throw in a New York Pro, depending on the year on the lineup. But for elite tier pro shows, she's landing around just outside the first call out. So Haku agrees. I'd really like to see her improve in her placings. Hopefully, we get to see her rock up some serious points this year and return to the Olympia. I didn't see her at the 2022. Actually, this year's the 2022. What am I talking about? We saw her last year at the Olympia. Top 10 bikini. So she has what it takes. She's a multiple-time Sacramento Pro competitor. So I think if I get a chance next year, or maybe even this year, if it's still coming up, I'd like to attend the Sacramento Pro. Only about 2 hours away from my little Camp Parks installation here, just outside San Francisco. So big congratulations, LUCIA MALAVAZE, on this second place finish. I'm sure she's really happy with this finish, but gosh darn, she has a phenomenal physique. Great hair as well. In third place, we have LAWNA, LAWNA, LAWNA DUNBAR. And Haku, again, he agrees. He likes this physique. She looks phenomenal. We saw her placing third in this show. And then just like our previous competitor, LUCIA MALAVAZE, she also competed at the most recent World Clash Pro, placing 7th for LAWNA, and no shake of a finger there. She did turn pro last year, so And it looks like she actually turned pro at the Ben Weider Worldwide National, or Natural. So it looks like she's a natural competitor. Love seeing that. And something that's nice about a lot of these women's physique, or not women's physique, but women's physique competitions, you know, where they're presenting their physiques, bodybuilding competitions, if you say, if you want to push it to that extent. But a lot of them can become very successful without having to take a lot of crazy super supplements, if you want to put it that way. And you know, we've lost so many people, so many competitive athletes, professional bodybuilders, and unfortunately, something that's not talked about is the amateur competitors. I remember a young lady passed away last year at the national, at the USA Championships. She passed away in the hotel, and nobody even talked about it. I don't even know her name, but I remember one of the coaches was talking about it. So it's good to hear that women can compete naturally, become professional athletes in the IFBB naturally. And I think that's just such a phenomenal thing. Now, I don't know if LAWNA is still natural, but overall, I think her physique is definitely naturally attainable. She has great lines, great structure. The flow of the physique is what really builds it here for the bikini, from at least what I can tell. Not too much muscle, just a great flow, a great presentation. You know, great hair, great makeup. Sass is what I keep hearing with the bikini ladies, is they want to have a lot of sass when they do their competitions. So love that. Love seeing it. Congratulations, LAWNA. Top 3 finish in your second year as a pro bodybuilder, or pro bikini competitor. Apologies. In 4th place, we have VANIA Augusta, or Auguste. Probably Augusta. The E is probably silent. She placed 4th in this show. Hey, she's been competing for a while, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way back 2015, her records go as a bikini junior competitor. And then, you know, we're going to keep pushing through. And then she rolls into, looks like, the 2019 competitive season. She starts competing in the pro shows. And top 4 looks like it's a pretty solid placing for her. She's bounced around from all the way from 16th to 3rd in some shows. So I think there's a great future for her, and even quite a few second places last year in 2021. I think the future is bright for her. She did the Legions Pro Show. If you guys want to see me cover that one as well, I can. Please let me know down below. But she placed top 4 at that show, and then she rolled into this show as well, placing top 4. So I love seeing that. It looks like, I don't know if I'm missing it or not, but she qualified off points last year and did the Olympia. So she is a bikini Olympia competitor. So hopefully we get to see more of her in this competitive season. The season is still very, very young, and there's a lot of room for her to place well at a lot of shows. There's a lot of bikini shows. There's a lot of men's physique shows. So there's lots of opportunities for these ladies and gentlemen, to get a lot of points and qualify. So congratulations, Mrs. Augusta, or Ms. Augusta. 4th place finishes pretty solid. And for the last video, top 5 here, we have ADAIR, LIBBRECHT. Is that French? Is it German? LIBBRECHT? I don't know. Let me know about down below, guys, ethnicity on that last name. But we saw her placing top 5 at this show, this California show, and I like what I saw from her. She had a great physique. She has a great flow to it. Again, something that's I can't imagine what the judges have to go through and nitpicking and breaking down these physiques, because they were very streamlined and everything's very balanced. There's nothing crazy. There's no like wellness. It's not wellness where there's just so much muscle packed on, but not looking too, I don't want to say unfeminine, because I love women's bodybuilding and I love women's physique, but they don't put too much muscle on, if you know what I mean. The bikini is kind of like that staple of beautiful physique, but not too much muscle. And I think that these ladies do a phenomenal job. And Mrs. LIBBRECHT, phenomenal placing here. We've seen her compete in 2021, turning pro, I do believe, at the Ben Weider Natural Pro. Top 3 looks like got the pro card, and if not, I don't think the Toronto Pro Show gives out pro cards, but she competed in that show, placing second. So love what I'm seeing from her. She's got a very young looking physique and a very young career. So hopefully she has a lot more gas in the tank for competing this year, but only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. There are a lot of shows left this season. We're going to be covering as much as we can. We have a men's classic physique show this weekend, so stay tuned for that. My coverage will be as spot on as I can. You know, we're working on building my motorcycle this weekend, so I'll do what I can to put out the content as quickly as I can. But that'll do it for another episode on the Bodybuilding News Network. As always, my name's Saunch. Check out the links in the comment sections below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.